chance to introduce a guy to you now. This is Joe Wurzelbacher. He's a guy that's known as Joe the Plumber, who had an interview with Senator Obama back in 2008 and stood up to Senator Obama and made him kind of put him in his place. And unfortunately, it wasn't enough to have him lose the election. But he volunteered to come up and help me with my candidacy and to educate people about the election process. So he's here this evening, and I'd like you to all give him a warm welcome and listen to what he has to say. Joe?
How y'all doing tonight?
Good.
I really appreciate y'all showing up. Believe it or not, you're exercising your civic duty. Unfortunately, a lot of Americans have forgotten that. You know, I talk about usually 4 to 5 things when I get in front of tea parties. I've been to over 250 of them. I've campaigned for a total of 7 individuals. I've been asked to endorse over 160, but only 10 have actually made it. We'll get one on here, you go. So, anyways, I don't envy Dan, just to let you know that right now. When he wins, his life no longer becomes his own. If you run for United States Congress, United States Senate, for the next 2 years, your life belongs to the people. For the next 6 years, if you run for Senate, your life belongs to the people. You no longer have a personal life because you've taken on a heavy responsibility to represent the American people. And you know, I don't envy him, but I respect him for putting his hat in the ring and going out there and trying to get the job done for us. Now, real quick, I want to put this out there in the front, is I have endorsed Dan, but I will not tell anyone to vote for him. That's your job to figure that out. And what I mean by that is when I was in 3rd grade, my dad had me read the newspaper over here, and I had the dictionary right here. And every time I come across a word I didn't understand, he'd say, look it up. And I'm 36 years old now, and he still tells me to look it up. It drives me absolutely nuts. But so I've been reading the newspaper since then, and that's how come I know what I know. You know, I'm just not some ignorant guy off the street that hasn't been paying attention his whole life, because it's very important for us Americans to understand what our government's doing each and every day. You don't have to be involved in politics. Politics is just a bunch of drama and gossip. Get away from that. We got to turn that channel off. Anytime you turn on Washington, D.C., it's like watching Days of Our Lives or As the World Turns. It's ridiculous. And honestly, you really shouldn't know what your congressman looks like very much, because you shouldn't really see him all that much except shaking your hand. You shouldn't see him on TV all the time, though. I mean, you see John McCain, Lindsey Graham, Barbara Boxer, Nancy Pelosi more than you do your favorite actors. It's ridiculous. You know, they're paid to do a job, and they haven't been doing it. You know, a lot of people want to complain, well, Joe, you're not an expert. You're absolutely right, I'm not. But look where the experts have got us. You know, it's time that we get true Americans in the office, you know, regular housewives, guys that run plumbing shops, carpentries, you know, just the regular tradesmen, the guys that actually, the small businessman, the man that's actually got to worry about making payroll each and every day, the man who's out there busting his butt to try to make something better for the future, for his family, for his company, and not worry about the federal government ripping him off or stealing it from underneath him. And that's why you have to become informed. You have to look it up. You have to look up if Dan will actually support what you want done and really represent you well and represent you with integrity. Not go to the back rooms, do the backroom deals that we have taken for granted. That's what they do. That's what we figure they're going to do, and then we allow it. We no longer hold these people accountable. I mean, being a plumber, for example, I go to someone's house and charge them $100 to fix a faucet or toilet. Now, if that faucet or toilet leaks a day or 2 after I leave, do you call me back? Man, it's only $100. Why? Because it's your $100. You paid me to do a job, and I didn't get it done. We pay these guys to do a job. They haven't been getting it done for the last 30 years. Why do we still pay them to do their you know, represent us? It's amazing. I just, you know, it amazes me. It amazes me I became famous for asking a question, for doing the job that all Americans already should be doing. That amazes me even to this day. I still laugh about that. I'm Joe the Plumber. Oh, jeez, give me a break. You know, we're supposed to be asking questions.